Hey guys, I'm Arthur Perkins. This is AP Gaming Real. But Jesus, Lucas, god damn it, can't even get through a single
Yeah.
sentence in the intro. Uh, we are starting a bit late. There was a massive problem where I was the only person who could load the map, which is a big deal when no one else can see the map. So we had to set up an entire second new map. Uh, get ready to enjoy the forest rather than the swamp, the mushroom swamp. This is only a quarter of the size of the mushroom swamp. The mushroom swamp is very big. We are playing Battletech Total Warfare using our A Time of War characters that we made last week, except for Lucas, who wasn't here. I have his character. If you want to follow along, he's using the A Time of War's stock Mechwarrior.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yep.
as you can see, our squad is diverse in terms of ranks, and occasionally people's faces are in the wrong spot because I forgot to double check that. So let's just work on that now while we intro. So I'm gonna jump over to Sid to buy time for me. Sid, buy me time.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm in the right spot, so that's all I
That's
care
true.
about.
Yeah.
No, perfectly fine. It's been a good week, actually a good week so far on the internet. There's been lots of good things happening. WB actually reversed whatever the heck was going on with their DLC practices, and they're still donating money to Mike Forgey's family. So that is a win-win situation there. Let's see what else good happened. There was a bunch of stuff good that happened this week. I got to play some new games. That's always good. And yeah, I got a massive boost in visibility. A video of mine got featured on nearly every major gaming publication in existence here this week. I think the only publication that didn't pick that story up was PC Gamer. Every single other one was listing a video because Steam decided to boot the most massive asset flipper we'd seen off the Steam storefront, and that was 173 asset flips to their name that got nuked out of existence in one go. So pretty impressive. Steam group that I work with a lot, Sentinels of the Store, Sir Violent Death, and several others dug out that these guys had like 14 sock puppet accounts that they were posting games to, and it was just massive amount of crap. So, but it goes to show how far you're able to go before Valve actually decides to start caring.
I feel like I should make a Moana reference here, but EQ probably still hasn't seen it.
I still haven't seen it either.
Moana? We saw. I said I seen Moana a long time ago.
Like, are you kidding me right now? We literally played a tabletop RPG game based on.
I watched Moana like almost so long ago.
That's fine. Okay, it's just Rich is behind now.
Yeah, I'm the only horrible person in that group. So.
Sorry guys. Again, I had to listen. Rad was like, I don't have a character ready and I haven't finished the overlay, and I was like, great. And then I was like, actually, there's a problem with the overlay, and he's like, great. So we had like 15 minutes to get an overlay set up beforehand, and I didn't test anything. We're so behind today. EQ, let's jump
totally
over
fine.
to you.
Hi everyone, I'm EQ. If you notice, I don't know if you guys pay attention, but I look a lot better and probably sound a little bit better. So that's kind of cool. Mostly things with me, I've been super busy. I've been swamped with work. It's been this crazy giant show that we've been building. Remember those pictures I had sent before, AP, of those like giant wall? Yeah, we're doing that, but building like 7 of them. So
wow.
It's this giant, we're doing all the show for this giant convention in the Hilton in Dallas. So I've just been hella swamped with that. Between that and Pipple's server. Massive. Yeah, between that and Pipple's server, I've been just crazy busy. I haven't really had much time to have a life. But I'm here and I'm super excited to play some Battletech.
All right, Rad, will I make your face less blurry? Using the power of science, why don't you introduce yourself? I'm literally about to delete your face, though.
Bye.
All right, now he's back.
I'm back. Hi
Started at the
everybody.
bottom, now he's at the top.
Story of my life. I'm Raddosaurus on the internet. Nothing particularly exciting happened to me this week. I had an art commission go terribly wrong in the 11th hour, so I'm pretty upset about that. But I think I'm going to turn it into the person anyway, because there's nothing I can do to fix it at this point. Which is why I prefer working in digital medium, because when you work on the real life surfaces, sometimes things can go wrong and there's nothing you can do about it except for start over, which time is not always permitting of those sorts of things. So other than that, everything's pretty good. I think my son is getting sick, which is kind of a bummer, but kids get sick, it happens. And it's been raining a lot today, which I'm a big fan of. I generally like rainy days. I don't have anything entertaining or exciting to say. I'm just trying to like kill time so Arthur can push lots of buttons, because I know he's trying to do
Yeah,
things
I'm definitely doing it. Lucas, let's jump to you.
What? I've been getting a little bit of my warm up drink on, so I might be able to talk for a bit. Save us hope. That's right. I'm Lucas. Hi. There's some things went on this last week. I'm a sign language interpreter. I work with the deaf and hard of hearing. I took a certification test that I'm hoping to pass so that I can actually be a legal interpreter for the deaf and hard of hearing. I'm waiting up to 90 days for that result. So that's non-game news that is just about me. And I might be doing things on my channel or even Arthur's channel later that have to do with that. I'm actually teaching a community class with basic ASL. And it takes me back to the time when I took a class for the first time learning sign language. And I'm like, now I'm that teacher going, people don't know anything. That's weird. Okay, that's fine. That's good. I'm a teacher. That's weird. Because I know ASL, but I don't know teaching. So it's been kind of like, taking these two different elements and going, putting them together and like just using my charisma. My charisma score is pretty high. It's definitely higher than my strength, my constitution, my intelligence, or my wisdom. So it's this space right here. That's what's keeping me going. Anyway, so I did that. On my channel, we're going to start a Shadowrun game coming up next Wednesday, Shadowrun Anarchy, which is kind of like linked to the Powered by the Apocalypse games in a way. It's Shadowrun 5th edition, but it's the narrative style. So it's more like the GM is a storyteller and the players are all like putting part of that narrative together. And it's a really dumbed down mainstream version of Shadowrun. It's much easier and more narrative than rules heavy. And if anybody knows Shadowrun, you know that there's definitely some numbers involved with crunching. Anyway, so we're going to do that. And we're going to play other games. Check me out sometime. We'll talk about that stuff at the end. Do I need to keep going?
No. There's a question in chat. But before I introduce myself, I guess I should introduce how I met SidAlpha. So here's how I met Crazy Uncle Sid. I was doing tabletop RPG shows, and I had gotten my overlays done by a man named Daniel, aka @VisibleSpeech on Twitter. And when I said I was looking for new players and entertainers and broadcasters to join me, and then I had a small form to fill out so that I could filter out anybody who just generally doesn't belong on the show, Sid was one of the few respondents to that. After it had been tweeted out by Visible Speech to other people, including at me JP. Sid had a very coherent and clear vision of what he wanted to do, and I said, I want that person to fill the last spot on Skulls and Shackles. And so he did. Which means we've been gaming together for like 3.5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a grip.
Yep.
And Arthur's regretted it ever since.
True. I'm Arthur Perkins. This is APGamingREAL. Let me explain what we're doing tonight. This is the second half of a 2-part series called A Time of Total Warfare. Our logo from the last show will look better in the future. I swear, me and Rad just did a rush job so that we could get the show out. A couple of explanations. Next to each character's name, there is also a designator of what their mech is. If you Google that designator, Google Battletech, that designation, you'll be able to pull up what the mech looks like and what their capabilities are. a explanation for how dice are going to work this time. There was a question as to whether or not the audience would be able to see what dice rolls are, because this is a little hard to see from the distance. So what we do tonight is we hit a roll button. It will roll all of the dice on the table. As you can see right here, they are physically rolling. We'll hit the second button, and this chart will update with all the rolls, which will tell us where the attack, if the attack hits, where it hits, if it's a critical, and where it is on the cluster chart. So there's lots of charts involved, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to see what we are doing much better. Also, this time around, we're using the Battletech digital record sheet. I promised the creator of the Battletech digital record sheet that we would do a quick shout out of that. You can see here, this is a really cool little tool to just keep track of what everybody's mechs look like, where all their parts are, how much heat they have, etc. Let's see here. Battletech digital record sheets are created by Alex Beta. You can go grab it from the Battletech website on their forums. If you think that there are any changes that you'd like to see about them, let me or let Alex know. And he'll try to update it, because it is a work in progress. If you are watching on YouTube, you can get a link to the app in the description section. I don't have it handy right now, but it will definitely be handy when I get this on YouTube. So, let's play. We now need to introduce everyone's characters, including First Lieutenant Harridan of the Lyran Alliance. Who are you?
I am First Lieutenant Harridan. You can call me Maxwell Harridan, or Max for short, if you must. I will be the Lance Commander, because I was actually trained, unlike so many ruffians out there. I will be piloting a Phoenix Hawk PH-1. It is a smaller medium mech with medium lasers, machine guns, and a single large laser. Not a lot of punch, but she likes to get up and close and personal, which is perfect for my fighting style.
Fantastic. We also have trainee Baxon. Baxon just got off the dropship. There was a incredibly large bill when trainee Baxon got off the dropship, because apparently they had the largest war machine in existence with them. They just got back from college where they were a military policeman, and somehow have the most devastating piece of equipment ever designed by human hands.
I just found it in the back of a shack, to be honest.
No one believes that.
It's like that one story they told us where you're like, you see that, Beck? It's just been there the whole time. I just found it. I'm actually really looking forward to finding my brother.
Someone was using it as a coffee table?
Yeah. I just happened to find this really cool crab, and I decided to take it with me. But I also have heard that my brother's here, so I'm actually super excited to be able to see him again. I will be using the King Crab KGC 0000. It is loaded to bear. This is a deadly short-range mech set with autocannons, large lasers, and a very nice LRM.
I like, rather than talking about himself, he just talks about his mech.
Yeah.
That's all that's important.
I
have
love
no
how
my
anime
identity is my mech.
You're as we were joking last stream, you're just an anime protagonist.
Yep, exactly.
You show up, you have incredible unknown skill that no one else in the universe has, and you have the largest war machine ever made. No one knows how you got it.
Yeah.
Do you have like a tremendous coif of like 8 different shades of purple hair?
Yes, I do actually.
Everyone else in military school has like buzz cuts.
You see that Lily Pichu video where she's you can always tell who the protagonist is. She's got like a bunch of potatoes and then one guy with a fucking rainbow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they made me buzz it all down, so now all you see is just a bunch of different colors in my hair, and it doesn't look as good as it used to.
You got different tattoos of hair, tattooed on your head.
Just like streaks. Yeah.
Corporal Baxon, your younger brother, trainee Baxon, just walked off the dropship. While he's been off at college learning how to read, you've been here working, keeping the family mercenary business of Ham's Hammers in business. Why don't you tell us about yourself, Corporal?
Woo, that's right. I'm Corporal Bear Baxon. I'm a big bear man. I've been keeping the family alive. I don't go for all that higher education, school learning. It's more a field of hard knocks. Yep, I've been here learning this whole time, and I'll be piloting the most famous Hunchback HBK 4P. Yep, looking forward to seeing my younger brother. Hope he got his school learning and he's ready to battle. Let's kick them ties and light them fires, Big Daddy. Ow!
Sergeant Ortiz, you're a relative newcomer.
I
My
can't
understanding
follow that.
is that you were raised on the streets.
The mean street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play the young. I was looking at the rules and like you can't really be a teenager in this game.
No,
like,
you got to be at least 18.
There's like years of training we all go through.
So like you went to school, so I don't know, probably like 20 or 21, I guess at the most. Yeah, grew up on the streets. Was a war orphan. Playing Olivia Ortiz, or Olive for short. I'm basically just a young shitlord, essentially. Doesn't like anybody, a scrappy mechanic. I kind of, in my head, I picture Diva from Overwatch with the junkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. She's piloting a non-prototype Griffin, a
That's
standard
true.
Griffin.
We weren't able to get the prototype.
Yeah.
Oh, so he still can't play it even though we don't have the token for it?
I rolled really well when we were selecting our mechs, but unfortunately
They all did, except
the
me.
mech I rolled was so obscure that it's like
It's on a splat book of another splat book. It's only in Sourcebook 3085 Project Phoenix Unabridged. So not only do I not have a copy of it, we also don't have an in-game copy of it. It's so incredibly rare, we can't get it. So you just have a stock Griffin.
So yeah, I'll be joining Arthur for the campaign of this game. It will be ongoing.
As will Sid. Yeah.
I'm hoping I can either buy that or find a way to make that work, or if we're re-rolling mechs or making other characters or whatever.
I mean,
We'll make it happen.
At some point, we're gonna have to figure out how to make these digital record sheets ourselves, so that we can make custom mechs.
I'm on it.
I'm already working on that too. So.
All right.
Never mind then.
So
yeah.
Anything else you want to introduce about yourself?
No, I don't think so. What was interesting doing character creation is, I guess, like having a 4 and an attribute means you're an average person, and I think during character creation, most of us end up with like below average.
Yeah, you guys put everything you had into your mech gunnery and shit, so that all.
So I'm moderately smart, and then
unhealthy
and bad at everything else, essentially.
I have great stats. I put
No, your
everything-
stats are awful. You put
Not even
everything
know my
you had
stats.
into gunnery and mech piloting.
I mean, I'm
Owning a fucking giant king crab. Your stats are horrible.
They're not that bad.
They're horrible. You know,
We're
all the
starting-
stock characters have 4 and 5, right? In all.
Oh,
of those
really?
stats. Yes.
If it's not 500 or better, you're below average.
Yes.
I have a average willpower.
You
Then.
guys,
Everything.
you guys can't even lift in the gym, but you're piloting
everything.
giant war machines.
Yeah. For some reason, years and years of military school has left you weak and frail. with few to no interpersonal skills.
It's because all you can do is pilot the mech. You spent your whole time using joysticks.
Yep.
Exactly. You basically just sat
See
in a
what happens when you live a sedentary lifestyle. Yeah.
You guys are like
Yep.
our actual U.S. Air Force drone pilots.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Sure. The PT test for you is run a mile in 37 minutes, and fast.
Even I could do that.
You could probably get on the ground and roll.
You could walk. You could walk and make that.
Oh, I
Dude,
could, you can easily
watching
walk
an Air Force pilot roll on the ground.
Yeah, like not even down a hill, just on flat ground, you could roll probably.
I love the idea of like piloting a drone to come pick you up, Amazon delivery style,
Yeah.
hovering you over the finish line. All right. You are all members of the mercenary unit Ham's Hammers. You are on an unnamed planet in the periphery. The locals just call it the Armpit. Your unit is a traditional mix of one company of Battlemechs, one company of infantry, and one company of vehicles. They've been providing planetary security for the local mega corporation that runs most of the company stored here. In response, several looters, rioters, socialists, basically scum of the universe, have been out in the boonies causing trouble. And with the arrival of trainee Baxon and their entrance into the Mechwarrior program, you will be called up. This is your first time, both as a unit and as Mechwarriors, with your new mercenary company. While Corporal Baxon has served for some time, he's never gone into battle before. And you are being interviewed by Lieutenant Commander Baxon, the Baxon's father,
Oh shit!
and Lieutenant Harridan's commanding officer.
Oh, that's a surprise.
All right, boys, y'all take a seat, including you, Ortiz. I hope you don't mind that I call you boys. It's a general term of endearment within the unit. I hope you understand.
She doesn't respond and slouches obnoxiously in her chair.
Fantastic. You're going to fit right in with my kids. All right. First Lieutenant Harridan, I understand you are quite trained from the Nagel Ring Military Academy. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Yes, sir, that is correct. Thank you for having me.
Your accent puts me on the edge.
I don't like it.
I shall endeavor to lessen the accent as much
Fantastic.
as humanly possible.
Our family's from the Regulan Fifes, you know, we got a certain way of doing things. Ham Hammers is a real close unit, ain't that right, boys?
That's
right,
right,
Dad.
That's right.
Exactly. Baxon, trainee Baxon, I don't hear
Yeah.
enough of an accent in your voice anymore. You think just because you go to NACE?
You've been away from too long, Paul. You've been away-
I'm sorry, Paul. I apologize.
That's good.
I've just been those education and schooling got me all mixed up at times.
Now,
Man.
you're
Always
hunting
fun.
pirates out in the boonies, out in the backwoods. I expect you all to stay together as a lance and to follow the first lieutenant's orders. There's a chain of command, and he will beat you to death with it if you don't. If you
I am exceptionally good at that, sir.
Shut up, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
If you fail to follow orders, you will not graduate as a mech warrior and will have no place in my unit. I will take your mech and throw your ass back in the infantry battalion.
Not my mech. I mean, not my mech.
Well, you own your mech, but you're not going to be part of this unit, son, if you can't pilot it. I sent you to school to become a military police officer, and somehow you come back the most skilled mech warrior in the entire inner sphere.
I am I'm crazy good.
How did you steal a war machine? They only have 30 copies of.
Steal's a strong word, Paul.
It's 200 years old.
Borrowing, definitely.
Yeah, that's 200 years to be found somewhere
Yeah, it's
and
got
lost.
some Ship of Theseus stuff in there. They don't even make the parts for
I didn't know you knew that word.
What, Ship
It's
of
okay,
Theseus?
little buck.
Boy, I've been commander of this unit for over 2 decades. You think I don't know about the Ship of Theseus?
No, I apologize, Paul. I apologize.
I
spoke out of turn.
First Lieutenant, you need to get your unit under control. Now, do you have any questions about your mission?
Yes, sir. Are we attempting to take any captives, or is this more of a
No,
seek and destroy style?
There's only one mech, maybe a second one. There's definitely a Centurion running around in the boonies. Occasionally, locals say there's a second one, but we assume that they're just on the drugs. There have been some strange sensor contacts, and sensor readings out in that area have generally been cut down by all the woods. But, should be a pretty easy get in, smash 'em, leave.
Sound about right, me. We gonna rip them and
Well,
dip them.
with the loadout style we have here, I think a close-in smash and scoot should be quite simplistic.
I'm
Fantastic.
super excited.
Now, First Lieutenant, who are you putting as your scout?
Oh, God. Let's see. We've got... Everybody's in mediums or heavies, aren't they?
Everyone's in mediums except for the King Crab, which is a 100-ton assault mech. It's the largest mech ever made.
Let's
I think it's gonna be
I just
me,
found it. I'm telling you. I just
what
found
red
it, Paul. I
name?
just found it.
No one believes you.
Probably me or Chief going up there and getting that.
Let's see. What's everyone's running of 8?
I have 5.
Running of 6.
I love how he's
running
looking
of
up the running.
5.
Perfect.
Running of 9. Sir, I believe I will be fulfilling the scout role for initial contact, and then the others can roll it behind and be the hammer to my anvil.
Fantastic, First Lieutenant. And by the way, that's your new rank, First Lieutenant. We're not doing any of that Steiner crap.
Yes, sir. Very good.
Understood. All right. So, Rich, I'm going to need First Lieutenant Harridan to take these 2 die here and roll a sensor operations check real quick. I believe you have a sensor operations check of 0, right? That's your skill in sensors?
Let's see.
What's that?
Sensor operations, yes.
Okay. You need to get an
Thanks
8
to
on the die.
Thanks to my low intelligence.
Yeah.
So what's this? Is this a scouting thing then?
Yes. This
is this a scouting thing?
He's in the front. He's checking his sensors to see if you guys are going to get ambushed.
I don't know what my sensors, but well, good luck to you.
Now, can I just press the button, or do I need?
I mean,
to
you can
actually
press the button, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got an 11.
Oh,
all right.
11.
Ooh,
As your unit approaches the target area, you get not 1, not 2, but 4 mech contacts, and they look like the following. Gotta make sure I put it in the right spot. You cannot physically see the catapult or the Centurion on approach, but you do pick up their sensor signatures.
Okay.
I don't know what anybody is there.
All right, so
All right,
let's-
gentlemen, time to go to work. We have 4 mechs on the field.
There's 4. Oh, more to shoot.
All right, you guys can deploy within 3 hexes of the edge. Might want to come up with a strategy, or just do whatever you want.
Do you all mind if I, seeing as I do have the heaviest armor, it'd probably be smart to let me go the furthest forward?
Well, I just want to plan out smashing someone, but whatever.
I understand. Possibly, maybe you would like to stick to the woods, moving quickly that way, letting me and the king crab act sort of as a bait, if you will.
What do you say? You want to go except for kill, Brad? Go ahead. By the way, it is nice to see you again.
It's great. I give him a hug, and I'm like, it's really good to see you. We'll
Are you
talk.
hugging your mechs?
No. Like before we
mech
jump
hug.
into our mechs, we
I
have.
think you should loosen that tie from your neck a little bit before you jump in there. That's what I'm saying.
City
I-
boy.
You're gonna be a slicker now, ain't you? All right.
And if you guys set your next to the strongman lift height up at the top of the screen, if you set your rotation degrees to 60, that will keep them in line with the grid.
Yep. Where are you going, Lucas?
Wait, 60? The little red box? Okay. I have no idea. If you want me to stick to the left,
Do you have cover under 1 elevation of terrain? or is it-
So it only counts if you are on the same elevation as the enemy. So, for instance, the Jenner
one up.
and the Griffin have partial cover towards each other, but the King Crab and the Jenner do not have partial cover. Because they have to be on the same elevation for it to count.
Okay.
do you want me to sneak up through that woods there up on the left? Up to our west?
That's 4 right there. That Griffin.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Move back here.
Okay. All right. We ready to go?
No one said nothing.
I believe so, yeah.
All right.
Commander, are we?
Commander?
Let's
Everyone
roll.
appears to be set.
Command me, bro. My initiative roll is a 10. Get fucked.
Nice.
Probably keep those around, actually.
You're the
Roll
commander.
initiative per team? Right, per team, right?
Yep.
5.
Okay. I'm the initiative winner, which means you move first. So
Yep.
you are going to each move, then I will move. One of you will move, then me. 1, 1, 1, 1. Excellent.
So now my move. Where's my
Well, we need to decide between who of us wants to go first. It's essentially going to go us, them, us, them, us, them.
So movement points, I see 4 for walking and 6 for running.
Yep.
Is that what we're
Yes.
looking at?
So you can choose to walk or you can choose to run.
Well, and does the woods hinder you, right? Like this light
Yes.
wood that I walk into
Yes.
is going to be probably what, 2 spaces or
As
2
you
movements?
can see on the charts over here.
Where's I gotta zoom out.
Where is it? Where's the one that says movement cost table? Yep.
Oh, okay. I can
Moving through light woods is +1. Moving through heavy woods is a +2. Changing
Okay.
levels is +1, etc., etc.
Yep.
So you want to move first? Where are you moving?
Me?
Yep. I mean, it
I would
sounded like
say
you wanted to move first.
I would move like I would think I would move like four walking to stalk, right? And it would be probably like straight to the like my guess would be something like right about there as I creep through the woods.
I would hug the. I would hug the.
Hug the wall.
Hug the wall. Now remember, you have to turning takes
Oh.
movement too.
So 1, 2.
Turn 3, walk 1 forward.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. So you're gonna have 1, 2,
you especially
3.
want to hug that to keep cover because that.
Oh, I would probably still be right there, wouldn't I?
That's 4. Yeah, to turn is 4.
That catapult's a missile variant, so you want to keep close to cover.
How about that? Does that work?
Yep. Is that what's your walk? You just walking?
Yeah, walk is 4.
Yep. Then that is walk for you.
Keep my heat down, stalking through the woods, not rushing.
I mean, running doesn't really affect your heat because you're not firing.
It does. It gives you +2 to your heat.
Yeah, but it'll burn it because of his heat sinks.
Probably.
So
but I mean, he's got the most heat-dependent mech on the field. I'm going to move my Jenner first, and I am going to not move it at all. Your move.
I can go next and just not move at all also if you guys want.
Up to you. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, because it
What's
makes
the ruler thing?
it makes Arthur then go and move something so you can react to him.
If you're fine with staying there, then sure.
I feel like if you have somebody who's not going to move, you want them to go first because it causes the other team to tip their hand, right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I probably should have gone
I don't
first,
know how this ruler works.
but I'll go now.
It doesn't. You're going to have to count the number of hexes manually.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm long range fire support. I'm the only long range fire support you have, so I probably will be fairly immobile throughout.
Yep. That sounds.
Ideally, anyway. I mean,
Maybe
Yeah.
you should back up then for better cover,
Okay.
or
I'll do
walk
that.
forward
That's my
one.
move.
or walk forward one.
Yeah.
So my heat sink is higher. Is that good or bad?
It dissipates more heat. The problem is that your mech generates a massive amount. Your mech basically only uses energy weapons.
I'm concerned about being open to fire from the.
Well, we don't worry about them bullets there. We just go straight up on them laser things.
Is that a bad spot to move to then?
The catapult can't see you from there.
Okay.
Physically. Okay.
Right,
that means it's my move. I am gonna move the catapult. I go nowhere.
I walk 1.
Your move. EQ, where are my dice? Where are my movement dice?
Sorry.
You have 1 job.
I apologize. I had forgotten that was my job.
All right.
4.
You had 1 job.
Who's up next?
1. That doesn't move.
Sid?
What'd you move, AP? Your Jenner didn't move.
0. Yep. Don't bother putting anything there. They move 0.
All right. Nothing else moved for you?
That's correct.
right, cool.
So it's either EQ or Sid. Who's going?
Sid, go ahead.
I'm gonna jump.
Ooh.
How far are you jumping?
Oh boy.
5.
5. All right, perfect.
You can jump, huh?
Wow. So your mech just soars into the air on columns.
My jumping is 0. Okay, that's.
You can't jump. You don't have any
Can I-
tickets.
Can I climb?
Yes. It costs extra movement to do so.
Sure.
So
okay.
don't
okay.
imagine these as hills like plateaus. They're rounded. You can walk up them as long as you only move 1 elevation at a time.
I am imagining like flat-faced hills, and I have to get over that. Okay.
I'm gonna move my Centurion, and it's not gonna move at all.
He waiting for us. Get these
all right.
pirates. Get these
I-
rebels.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna run 5.
What's water do? Can we go through water?
Yes.
Yes, but it's negative elevation, so it takes a movement
Depth.
increase. Still,
Depth of 1, see. Okay.
But it helps you dissipate heat.
Yes.
Well, shoot.
Water
And
is
as
a
you can
great
see,
goodness.
it'll physically drop you down 1 elevation.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
dies in the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Okay. My final move is for my Vindicator, and I choose not to move at all. Before we go into the weapons phase, you get open communications. In the process, you notice that your sensors to the outside world are getting jammed. There's no one to talk to but these guys. And the leader opens communication channels to all of you and says, "Now, you look here, boss. You seem to be in the wrong part of town." And someone else cuts in a line. It's like, "Holy shit, that's a king crab. That's one of the biggest weapons." And he's like, "No, you shut up, Big Willie. I got this. You boys just turn your mechs around and go home. We'll forget we saw your asses here."
Oh, boy, I sound like a local. Sound like a cousin. Anything, brother? Sound like one of my cousins.
It does. It does sound like. I mean,
I
yeah,
ain't
it
no
does.
cousin to you, son.
What's the name of our mercenary company?
Ham's
again?
Hammers.
Ham's Hammer.
I am Hammers.
You have a name for your lance? Your trainee
Double
lance,
H.
but maybe you came up with something before you left.
Double H with a triple B threat.
Maxwell's Marauders.
Yeah.
Attention, pirates. This is First Lieutenant Maxwell Harrington. I recommend you power down your mechs and surrender now. Otherwise, that king crab is causing you a brown trousers moment will be the end of your lovely day.
All right, boys,
How
you
do
hear
you
that?
respond?
They think we're afraid of a king crab. And someone's like, "But we are, boss." And he's like, "All right, we're faster than that king crab. We just run circles around him and we use the old umbrella technique. Let's do it, boys." You guys are shooting first.
Max, I really respect that brown trousers comment. I'm gonna fight extra hard for you for that right there.
All right. Who wants to shoot first?
I'll shoot first.
I have no idea if I have range or not, so I'm gonna say nope.
I'm going to torso twist. And
Do that torso twist.
5, 6,
I better look at my
7,
range.
yeah, that's in my
9.
right arm.
Right, that's
So
9 for
I'm
me.
going to fire my large laser at the Jinner.
Okay.
That is a range of 14, so that's classified as long range.
I have 9 for my long range, so I'm not shooting anywhere probably, am I?
Don't think you're close enough to anything then.
9 is literally 9 hexes, right?
And
Yeah.
I'm 5 will not do it.
No, 5 will not. So yeah, you jet through the air. As you land, you turn and use your pulse rifle. The Jenner just squats down behind the giant pile of rocks in front of it, and then pops its head back up. The Jenner's gonna go, and it's gonna return the favor, firing its large laser at you. It also designates you as the barrage target. It's spotting for all the other mechs this turn.
Oh, goody.
Uh-oh.
And so all of the other mechs that can't see you, which
Uh-oh.
is, I think everybody but the Centurion, can all LRM indirect fire on you.
Yep.
All right, so let's work it
That's
out. What are
that's
you guys,
gonna happen.
9 tiles away from each other?
It's 14.
14?
Yeah.
Jenner can fire 14 at long range. Let's roll the dice. That's
Oh.
perfect.
That's it.
That'll hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Location is area 8.
8. Cluster 10.
I don't need a cluster though.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
So
There,
we're
there.
hitting you on your right side. Area
That's not good.
8. You get hit in the center torso, and you take
Oof.
8 points of damage. All right, so let's see if I can get these battle sheets working correctly. This is the first time I'm testing it. I need to find the Phoenix Hawk. This is the Hunchback Griffin.
I
So how much
don't think I'll be
damage?
firing this.
That's 8 damage.
Yep, 8 damage. Your center torso. All right,
Okay.
we're here. Next, we need to apply damage. Large laser, center torso. Boom. There we go. Hopefully that is big enough for you guys to see at home. Perfect. Cancel damage. And back to the game. So while you fire off at them, they fire back at you, and then you start getting a targeting designation laser. The guy's using his large laser to get a hit on you, and you get a communications where he's like, "Oh, I got you, buddy. You're about to eat the umbrella." It's your guys' turn. What do you want to do?
Sergeant Ortiz, I am being painted. Please remove it.
Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna shoot.
I like this girl. Listen.
I'm gonna go. What am I? Okay. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what I'm doing. Just pretend. What are my modifiers to hit the Jenner?
All right. What's your distance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10.
6, 10. All right.
Yep.
So it's within medium range.
Medium range is going to be a +2.
Yep.
What's your gunnery skill?
I don't know. On my character sheet, I have a 6 in both.
That's
and
great.
piloting.
Wow.
Okay.
You're
All right. So you have a gunnery skill of 2. You get +2 for range, +1 for partial cover. So that's 5.
I get a
Ortiz
+5
is
to this
damage?
roll.
No, you just need to beat a 5 on the roll.
I need to beat a 5. Okay.
Yes.
got
What
it.
are you firing?
All of it.
That's a great.
Hold on. Where's your?
That's how I'm gonna play. That's awesome.
Oh, he's using his LRM.
LRM and a PPC.
Are you
Yeah.
firing both of them or just the LRM?
Both.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's-
at he's at
Yep.
medium range.
All right.
for
Which
both.
one do you want to fire first? LRM or PPC?
The LRM.
All right. Hit the button. Hit the black button. Let's roll it.
The black button, right? All right.
Yep. Press the button.
I did it.
You
I
gotta
did
press the button.
You have to press the
You gotta,
press
gotta
the press
wait
button.
until it's red with the
I'm gonna-
button. Nope, you're just grabbing the piece.
What is happening?
You need to.
Click it.
Yeah. The button. I got it.
There,
There
you
you
got
go.
the button.
I can play this game.
7.
You got a 7.
Seven away.
Good. Location
All right.
area 9.
Cluster. 'cause it's large.
Yep, it is a cluster. All right, you hit in the left leg, so I have real bad news for you. All of your incoming missiles slam into the area right in front of. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not true. It is a cluster hit, so only the first 5 do.
So 5 other.
LRM 10 and the cluster rating is 10.
How do you keep track
You
of
have 3
ammo?
more. Okay, so roll again, and we'll see what the new location is.
You don't need to, Lucas, because you don't have ammo.
I have lasers, sure, but if you had machine guns, does it tell you?
It
Yeah,
shows
it
it
tells
right
you.
here. Like
Okay.
I had, it shows like
Center
I have
torso.
20 auto
No,
cannon
left
bullets
torso.
and 15. Like
Oh, I was looking at the left.
So,
there's
like,
my
You hit left
Like
torso for
20
3
shots,
damage.
right?
Left torso for 3.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay.
So now I'll roll.
So complex, but so great.
PPC. Yep.
PPC.
Yep.
Dude,
let me
hit
get the Jenner's damage
oh,
first.
that's a hit.
I've
That's a
already
hit.
rolled, but I will do nothing else.
Location 8.
No, he hasn't pressed the update yet.
What do you mean?
It was 9 last time.
There we
You
go.
hit.
Good, dude.
Location is 6.
What's
You hit the
six?
right torso for 10 points of damage.
Direct damage from that
Ooh,
PPC.
yeah.
And that might actually
Should be internal.
internalize it.
Is that good?
Ooh,
Be inside.
yeah. That it's meaning that he's getting like serious. Is that,
Yep. You get a critical chance. You have an 8 on your critical chance, which means you do get a critical hit.
nice.
Go ahead and roll again for the critical.
Oh, Ortiz! You as good a shot as you is good looking.
You
Whoa.
got a 7.
7?
Let's see here. You hit center torso on the Jenner.
I'm gonna marry this
6-1.
lady.
Whoa, bro, brother, come on. Shoot him with some
son of a.
respect.
Ortiz, we gotta be open about this.
Is that fusion engine?
No, he hit the gyro.
Ah,
That's bad. All right.
Is that a
I
good
love
thing?
that our leader's like, "Help me," and I'm like, "Fuck you," and then I just like delete this back on the battlefield.
You literally lift your arm up as it charges with energy as missiles like shoot off of you, and you're like, "Fuck you," and it fires.
All right.
And then definitely you can't see what happened, right? Because those first 5 missiles all impact the hill, so like debris and dirt and dust go everywhere. And then
Oh.
it's like
So
this
when you look
fucking
a
spirit
second
bomb,
time,
like, flies into it.
the I'm sorry, did you hit the center torso or the right torso? You hit the
That
right
was-
torso, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that was right.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't hit it. You didn't hit a driver then. My bad. 6 and 1.
Where did you shoot at? The Jenner? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right torso 6-1 is roll again. I'm just gonna speed roll this real quick. What do we get here?
5.
The overlay isn't there. What the heck? I don't know, guys.
Oh yeah.
It did disappear.
2, 3.
It's just showing big screen.
Yep, I got it now. I got it. I think I fixed it. 2, 3 is. Oh my motherfuck! Are you serious
Yeah,
right now?
it's
Yeah,
got-
he is.
You hit the large laser.
Oh, nice.
Here's what happens. The smoke
curious.
clears, and the only weapon on this entire mech is bent sideways
That's the only
Oh,
weapon?
in a smoking
Yep.
hole.
Woo, baby!
The
You done unaroused
Jenner pilot's
him.
just like, I'm gonna take that Phoenix Hawk down. Oh shit! Oh shit! There's like smoke everywhere. He's slapping alarms off.
Like he didn't have his regular
Rat
dose of
literally just
Viagra.
walks up and Liberace glitter balls everybody.
Oh.
All right.
Jenner pilots, power down now and eject from your mech, and you will be treated fairly.
He's just like, no, I got it, I got it. You could see him like starting to turn the mech. He's like,
We hear a tink.
You'll never stop me from spotting you. And as he says that, it's the catapult's turn, and he's gonna indirect LRM fire at the Phoenix Hawk.
Oh crap!
So that's 30 missiles on 2
Oh.
different rolls.
Holy
What is
crap.
What is that he has that does that? What's the little?
Two
So-
LRM-15s.
Two
It's
LRM
indirect
15. So
spotting.
what's happening is the
No, no, no.
Jenner is physically spotting the LRMs. So he's
Oh, he doesn't
firing
have, like, a
over
special
the hill. No,
Special-
anyone can spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta wreck that guy.
So I do this at a +1 for indirect spotting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to you.
And he jumped 5.
That's true. All right, so 15 puts you almost within medium range. Shit. All right, so I'm at 8. Then 9 for indirect, and you jumped, which gives me a +3 to hit. No. It's not how far. He moved 5. Wow,
Yeah.
so 11's to hit. All right. First roll.
11 to hit.
Yep. No,
Nice.
Snake Eyes is
Snake
not
Eyes.
going to hit.
Womp womp.
Neither will
Yes.
7. All right.
That's a lot.
So
That's-
30
that's a-
LRMs come screaming over the hill, and the Jenner pilots, we're going to get you! We're going to get you, Phoenix Hawk! And then they just land all around you. It's impressive as hell and kind of scary, but nothing hits. You guys are up.
Well, I can't shoot nobody, so.
Boys, remember how I was talking about that brown trousers moment? I think I just had one.
You'll be
I got Jenner
perfectly
have
fine.
the worst one. Brown trousers and
Is
erectile
this
dysfunction.
is this? Can I shoot this? Can I see it?
It's
No.
got... No, he's only 1 above you? No. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, because he's
Oh,
got
yeah,
a second level... No, yes. You could see him because he's over top of this.
Okay.
Right?
So I
He's
can
2
shoot.
units
So
tall, and you can see that high.
You can't hit his legs though.
Yes.
I can't hit his legs. All right, that's fine.
Young Buck Brad, use that calculations that you always learn from that school and shoot that.
No, he
sucker.
can see the legs. So there's no partial cover because in order for the Jenner to shoot at the King Crab, he has to walk to the top of the hill. The partial cover rules are really weird. 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Well, I'm gonna use my LRM and I'm gonna use my large laser then.
All right. Let's
Large
talk
lasers.
about ranges.
Medium and medium.
So you have a 2 to hit to start with. So it becomes a 4 and a 4.
And
Plus the walking.
The run of 5.
Run. Okay. So you
And I
have 7
and I have
and
a
7.
gunnery of 6.
Yep. You have a 7 and 7 to hit.
7. All right, so I use large laser first. Misses.
Yeah,
Misses.
miss.
All right, and then LRM.
Nope.
Also
Yes.
miss. Crap.
All miss. So I use one of my rounds of LRM. And that will be my round.
Yeah, so this enormous king crab is running forward. It's slower than everything else on the battlefield, even when they're only walking. And it leans up, fires out a wave of missiles that just slam into the hill in front of the Jenner like all of the other missiles. and then lets out a blast with its large laser. The Jenner pilot ducks again, kind of trips a little bit. Whoa!
Sorry, guys. I'm still getting. It's this button, right? Yes. Got it.
And
Remember, the missile's the green button.
Yes. Yeah. I knew that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I guess the Vindicator can't use LRM indirect fire because he can actually see you. So I'm gonna have to calculate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to the Phoenix Hawk. You're both on the same level, and you both have cover. 13 is long range for the PPC and short range for the LRMs. And I can't shoot with anything else. That's fine. So we start at 4. Medium range is going to make it 6. Partial cover is 7. You walk? No, you jumped.
He jumped.
How many hexes? 5?
5.
For a +2, so 7 becomes 9. So it's 9 for the LRMs and 11 for the PPC. Whoa!
Wow.
PPC. I'm sorry. LRM sail over, and it's too bad they're only LRM 5.
Location 10, cluster 7.
Where do you get clusters? Oh, yeah.
LRM.
You get hit with 3 LRMs in your 10. You take it in the left arm for 3 damage. Alright, so let's pull up your record sheet here. Sorry,
Boss, I think you should stop getting shot at.
That would be a very good idea, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, where did you take the hit to?
Left arm for 3.
Perfect. Excellent.
Wow, Zoidberg. So when you run, do you have to run in a straight line, or can you like move around?
No, you can move around.
Yeah, you can move around, but again, every time you turn, it's one. It counts as one movement. So like you can go like if you have a run of 5, I can go forward 3, turn 1, and then go that way.
You did run 6, so I was just looking at how I'll move next turn here. 1, 2, 3.
So after those missiles slam into you, Phoenix Hawk pilot, Harridan, PPC goes sailing past you. It's a enormous blue streak of particle energy accelerated to high speed. I think it hits the barricade in front of you and kind of sails off. So it like takes out a chunk of the ground, and there's an enormous splatter of almost like artillery shell hitting the hill in front of you as you get covered in dust.
As a big ball, like a big energy ball.
That's from Mechwarrior 2. They don't do that anymore. In 3 and beyond, they're like they are literally like long projectiles.
That's right.
That's particle beam.
Is it like a giant beam? Like we see a whole stream?
It depends. They keep changing it. Sometimes it's like a elongated beam, and sometimes it's like a column of lightning that connects two mechs.
That's cool.
And in the most recent games, it's been the lightning thingy. So
the ball will always be my headcanon. Like the thing
from
that comes
Mechwarrior 2. Yeah.
The thing that comes out of like Iron Giant's chest. You know?
Oh man, yeah.
That's what I imagine as a PPC.
Superman.
Yeah.
All right. You are up, team. I think it's the Hunchback. Is he the only one who hasn't acted?
And he can't hit anything.
I don't think my long range is like 9.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rich. Have you shot yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, the Hunchback.
Yeah, he was the one that hit
I
the
was
generator.
first.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he missed the generator.
So like my small laser goes 3 at long range, but all 3 of my medium range lasers are all at 9. So I don't think that's even close to anybody yet.
Nope, you're not.
So
I'm barely within 9 to the generator right now.
Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of looking at sneaking through the woods up like here. I'm not sure how to like ping areas.
You
But,
tab.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Like going up there.
Oh, I can indirect fire with my Centurion. He can't see you because of all the woods. Perfect. Get wrecked.
How do I untab? Oh no, okay, there we go, got it.
All right, so you aren't gonna fire.
I don't think I can hit anybody at 9.
All right, Centurion's going. He's gonna fire that LRM pack off because he can't see you. There's too much woods in the way. It's long range. So he's shooting at an 8. And there's
Indirect.
a +1 for indirect, so it's a 9.
And then 2 for run or jump.
Nope.
7 is not a winner in this case.
Total miss.
Man, we're just seeing like missiles erupt all around him. I feel like the whole
like all
sky
at
lights up.
Yep, you eat 45 missiles this round or something crazy like that. It's enough that if it hit anywhere on one part of your body, you would die instantly.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's talk about heat. I don't think anybody gained more than they would dissipate.
No.
I am perfectly fine.
Dissipated everything.
I'm all good. What's walking do for me?
Dissipate.
Yep, I'm perfectly fine.
Dissipate.
Let's see. Heat for jump
8
is how much?
How do I look at like I walked?
It's the distance that you jumped, I believe, is the amount of heat.
That's gonna be on here, Lucas. If you're looking for it.
Where? Am I sheet?
You're gonna have to go over here for running and
yeah,
jumping.
you generate 5 for jumping. It's 1 for each.
I generated 5 heat.
I'm not sure where you are, EQ.
Yep.
What's the name of this
Wow,
game?
okay, so I am not heat neutral then.
Oh, okay then.
It's called Battletech Total Warfare.
Total Warfare. That's what it is. Total
Okay, I do have 3 heat. Nothing to affect me yet.
I have 2. No effect.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
For that
You're
time,
up,
I had
boss
100
man.
lasers.
Walking is what, +1? So
Yes.
I'm not even close.
No. Here,
All right,
You
your heat
just
just
made, like,
gets wiped away and you're back to 0. I rolled an 11 again, so
Wow.
5 again.
go
So
first, my friend.
Let me move the dice out of the way.
Who's going first on team? A good guy? I don't know what to call you.
Marauders.
Hams Hammers.
Ham.
Max's Marauders of the Hams Hammers.
I feel like Rich is like, I'm just gonna turn around and run away.
We're bringing that triple B threat. That's Brad Mayor Baxton coming up at you.
I get the impression that they're all, not all, but they all have long range options, and we don't all have long.
We gotta get in close and hit him in the face.
We have 2
And make
that
it
are
a
short.
nut, too.
And I feel like they didn't move, and for as long as that's beneficial, they will continue to not move. So you have to close the distance.
That's what I'm doing.
Because I wouldn't move if I was them and shooting 45 long range missiles a turn. Like, why would I need to?
I mean, that's why I'm running right at their spotter.
Yep.
So what's the plan?
So whoever's not moving
I can.
should stay.
Yeah, I'll go first and not move. So your turn, Arthur.
Very well. Catapult goes first. It does not move. Your turn.
Lucas, you're super far behind. I suggest you move next. You like me, you need to close some distance.
I'm gonna run, I think so. If I went up 1, turned for 2, went through the light force
Up
for
is 2.
3, 4.
Up is 2.
What do you mean up is 2?
Going up a level is 2.
Going up a level
No,
costs
not up a level. I meant like move 1 there.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
2. Oh, okay.
Then turn.
Yep. Turn that way for another one.
And then this is 4.
That's
With
3,
your light
4.
Yep.
And then 5,
5.
6.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm a little exposed, but not quite. I'm in the woods and I'm by a hill.
You
so
have wood surrounding you, so you're actually pretty good, and the general can't see you because you have 2 levels up.
2.
So
get that out rascally gin up off, eh?
you're in actually most things can't directly hit you because you have so much heavy woods in front of you.
But if we're looking at that Jenna, is that Bruce or Caitlin? I don't know what tag they go by.
Wow, man. I can't
Jesus.
believe you want to bring that shit up right now.
So you how much you ran, right?
I ran, yes.
How much did you run? You only moved forward.
I ran for 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. You only moved forward 4.
I moved forward 4 squares, but I ran for all 6.
Yeah, I need to know how many you moved.
Oh, how many spaces? Okay, then
and
I
AP,
ran for.
what do you
I
ran
ran
for?
I ran 6.
Ran 6.
The Centurion just like charges over the hill directly towards the Hunchback. Neither of them can see each other because they have more than 3 tiles of woods between them, but they're running directly at each other like an anime, like da da da.
We're seeing the trees fall.
Da
Like
da
the
da da.
I'm gonna get in a fight with the Centurion, basically.
I mean, that's a fight you're gonna win because it's a medium range command mech and you're a short range murder mech.
He's like, I'm gonna sneak up on those guys.
I think he's perfectly within 9 of me. If I'm counting this correctly, he's like 9.
Yeah,
exactly.
But you guys can't see each other. You
Can't see each
I-
other.
You're just seeing like the forest fall around you.
Exactly.
So I can't shoot at him?
No.
No.
There's
Oh.
more than 3 sets of woods between you, so you can't shoot through that.
I just like, well, I know he's.
You can see him on sensors, but you can't physically see him.
All right, well, I'll just keep that. That's my target unless someone says
Yep.
otherwise.
What are you guys doing?
So he moved, we moved. Sid, did you want to move?
I'll
Yeah,
let me
I'll
a fresh cigar.
I'm gonna fire up the jump jets again. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Join-
everything about what you just
Join me,
did.
Lieutenant.
Oh, sorry, Sid. Sorry.
You have 6 on
My character,
jets?
my character doesn't. But
Yep.
I love it.
Lieutenant Max, so glad to see you up over here with me.
My jump jets Mac range is 6.
Can't find your mech. Wow. holy
Gold
shit.
Panzer says I can shoot the woods to start a fire.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's probably some super advanced move that I don't know about.
That's fine then.
We're
We're gonna keep breaking.
trust
down
me. The
Yeah.
original map, there were no trees. There was a very simple map. It was just enormous.
You know, yeah, I saw houses that had like I could see their insulation because there was words
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Weird.
The Vindicator is going to hold position because it can't see any mech. There's 3 units of force between it and everything. Okay. That brings
I
it
love the
down
idea.
to you guys
Yep,
specifically,
that's
I think.
me.
Yep.
The idea of this like redneck brawler mech just like crushing his way through this forest, and then this proper British robot like with really good
Just
posture
hopping over everything.
just flies over the top of him and lands in front of him.
Are you literally Mary Poppins leaning over me with like a little neck
Yeah.
umbrella?
Exactly.
I don't need your spoonful of sugar. Just get the hell out of my way.
Oh no, this spoonful of sugar is for them.
You run an AP?
I don't know.
Fine,
yet.
we're gonna go murderize that
I
Centurion
need
then.
to get
That sounds like a
the
good idea.
fuck away from that king
Are you
crab.
saying the Jenner with no weapons doesn't want to tangle with a king crab?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why not Jonesburg?
I need to
You
find
need to get
a
over the
way.
cons and just be like, I'm just coming over there to accept your surrender. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just like you can surrender at any time. Like
I'm gonna pick you up so you don't have to walk back. You know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
What's
You
what's
can-
the range on your king crab? I want to just run to
1,
the
2,
absolute
3, 4,
outside your
6.
range.
You're at 6 for me right now. I mean, my range is super far. I have LRMs.
No, fuck your LRMs. It's the autocannons I need to worry about.
Oh, those are 9. You're-
9. So I need
you're
to stay
within-
9 hexes away from you.
Yeah.
1, 2,
You're
3,
6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, can I get over there? 1,
You're jumping?
2, no,
You're running.
3, 4, 5,
Slobber Joe.
6,
Slobber Joe.
7,
Slobber Joe.
8,
Now.
9, 10,
I know that whole song. I could probably sing it right. I'm not going to, but
that puts
I got
3 units
liquid
of trees
courage
between
going
you
on.
and me. Fucking get wrecked. And I can still see the griffin. Perfect.
But I can see you too, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna preemptively just torso twist so that I can spot you.
That makes sense.
Preemptive.
That's
The
what I-
good part is you're super far away from everything else. to
Yeah.
be
Sounds like a
hit by
dance
LRMs.
move. The torso twist.
So even if he can spot for you, you might still actually be out of range for them.
Nah,
That's
I
true.
don't think so. Yeah, I mean,
1,
it'll be
2,
close.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Come on,
12,
baby.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Dude, like this.
Yep, they're super far out of range for LRMs.
I mean,
18?
Well,
no, you're
oh,
not.
they're not.
Oh,
You're
They're,
no, LRMs
they're
are
just,
like, that's like
just
medium.
within long.
I'm at their long range. So
21.
You're at long. You're
Yeah.
fine.
I'm not.
All right, well, prepare for immense hell to drop down on you.
Or
Mark
destroy
down
him
that
first.
mark down that I ran and I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
11.
tiles.
6.
Dude, like this.
I moved at speed 11, but okay.
You, yeah.
Shooting time. You guys are up first. The only
Okay,
person
You
who
I
can
would
should
like-
shoot him.
Griffin
I
is
would
the
like to
only
go
person who
first.
can shoot.
Yeah, I would like to go first and attempt to erase this Griffin, or sorry, this Jenner from
I
existence.
can't shoot nobody.
Yep, go ahead.
What do you
So
need
I
to
will
hit?
again shoot my LRMs first.
What do you need to hit?
Let's get your 2 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are shooting through 2 sets of woods, so you get a +2. What's your 2 hit? Is a 4, right? What's your gunnery rating?
6, I thought.
Yeah.
Your gunnery rating 6, so you start at 2.
Yeah.
You're shooting LRMs. Nope, that's the wrong mech. You're shooting LRMs at medium range.
Everything's still within medium range.
2, so 2, 4, and then 2 more for the woods for 6. And then you didn't move. And they moved a certain number of hexes.
They ran 6.
So 8. You're looking to hit 8 with the LRM.
8 or better, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit us with it. Press the button.
I pushed the button.
Perfect.
I pushed the button.
You totally missed.
Oh, miss.
Snap. So
LRM time. Or
so now shoot the PPC.
Yep.
Okay.
Same number.
That's a 7.
It's cockeyed.
Not good enough.
Is it a 7? Oh yeah, or an 8.
It's 5 on when I look at it.
It says 8. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still not good enough, right? Was it an 8 to hit?
No,
was it
he
8 or
needs a
better?
hit.
All right,
He needs an 8 to hit.
All right, you hit
Direct
center
location.
torso, a 7. You hit center
7.
torso. That's real
Or
bad.
direct 10.
And the damage is 10, and then it says
It's just
something
10.
else.
The extra thing is what type of damage it is.
Oh,
Did you shoot the Jenner again?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And he hit
Yeah,
the
he
Jenner
did.
in the exact same spot.
Oh.
No, you hit him in the center torso. Oh,
Center,
right.
not right.
Center, not right. Okay.
Your mech
You break through the center armor, but you don't get into it, right? So you've evaporated all the frontal armor. So if we look at the Jenner, it's like this squat little piece of shit with a giant cockpit. Oops, I lost it. Where is it? Everything around the cockpit is melting down onto the cockpit area. The pilot's just like, it's getting real hot in here, boys. Not in a good way. I don't want to take off all my clothes. He is going to use his turn to mark you as his spotted target. You guys can't do... I mean, I don't think any of you can shoot. You're all stuck in the woods. So they are all going to unleash indirect LRM attacks at long range. Okay, they have to acknowledge the fact that their spotter moved and their spotter ran. So it's 4 for them to hit, plus 2 for the spotter moving, plus another 1 for it being the spotter. So now we're up at 7, plus 4 for it being long range. So they need 11 to hit.
Yep. They all need 11.
All right, let's start with catapult. No.
Miss.
Catapult second time. No.
Miss.
Centurion.
Miss.
No. Vindicator. No.
Miss,
Okay.
barely.
So here's what happens. This Jenner pilot's just like, I'll get you, man. Me and my brothers are gonna take you out. And there's just this enormous wave of 45 missiles that come spiraling in. You have your Sparta moment where you are like, we will fight in the shade. Olivia's mech is just surrounded by explosions going off everywhere. And when the dust settles, you're completely untouched.
I feel like it's what the Jenner does. Like, she just crouches down into, like, you see her shoot, right? Then she just crouches down amongst all the trees and everything starts blowing up around her.
Does my mech have a hand? Does it have a hand?
Yeah.
You have hand activator. You can physically
All right.
see
When
them.
all the dust settles, there's a dramatic shot from the perspective of the Jenner. Yeah, just like the finger is up, and like you get like 2 men. Like it's like action
I can
camera.
see you doing that.
The ground shakes, so even the Jenner, you get like shaky camera from the Jenner, and then it zoom in enhance, and it's just this giant middle finger.
Enhance.
All right. We are at the end of this combat round. I don't think anyone generated enough heat to overload or even gain any heat. We,
I ran.
however, are going to take a break. We
Oh
will
no.
listen, you're not going to have to worry about heat until you start shooting, okay? As soon as you start shooting, then you're going to be in trouble.
I have
but
2
it's-
more rounds before I can even shoot, I think. So
We'll be back in 7 minutes for the second half of the show. I hope you're enjoying it. Stick around. Follow, like, subscribe, and all that junk. I know I'm great. I'm great at advertising.